Hi, Tuesday, July 19th, 2016. Monaco 64 here, home of alternative economics and contrarian views. I like to talk about a concept in technical analysis called the Dow theory. And basically, what the Dow theory says is that several indices, like for example the Dow transports, the Dow Jones Industrial Average, which is the one most people just refer to as the Dow Utility, and the concept is that to confirm a bull or bear market, the three indices have to make new highs or new lows to confirm it. So it's called the confirmation indicator, basically, in technical analysis. And it was Charles Dow who developed this theory, the Dow theory. And I think Richard Russell, who died last year, he looked into the Dow theory as well. So, and the reason I'm talking about that today is that I like to cover, first of all, the Dow Jones Industrial Average, which is on this chart, as you can see, is the it's called Wall Street. It's from IG Index chart, and we've made recently, in the last week or so, we've made new all-time highs. As you can see, we broke through the May 2015 highs. The same thing has happened to the S&P 500. We've made new highs above 2160, as you can see. So I guess you could argue, oh, that's a confirmation. Yeah, maybe that is. But then we look at the other indices in the U.S., and I'm going to look at the Dow Transport. And the reason I'm looking at the Dow Transport is because it measures, transportation in the economy through transportation industry and companies. As you can see, the Dow Transport topped actually towards the end of 2015, beginning of 2015, there's a top above 9,000, and right now we're just above 8,000. So the Dow Transport has not confirmed the high in the Dow Jones Industrial Index of 30 stocks. Or you might say, oh, but nowadays technology is more important. People, the technology economy, the internet, and also international economy is more important. But then that argument doesn't hold either, because I'm going to bring up now, let's see here, the Nasdaq, which 100, which is the index based on a lot of the biggest technology stocks. As you can see, we made a high in the Nasdaq towards the end of last year, November, December. Just above 4,700. As you can see right now, in the recent new all-time highs in the S&P and the Dow, we're below that high. So it hasn't confirmed. Technology hasn't confirmed. And then I'm going to move to overseas, and I'm going to look at the indices in the biggest economies in the world after the United States. And let's look at China, the China 300 index here. As you can see, it made a high above 5,000 last year, around May, June time. And look where we're now. We're not even back above 4,000. That's the China 300. So no confirmation there from the China 300 index. I'm going to look at Germany, which is, the third biggest economy probably after China. I'm not too sure. It could be Japan, but thereabouts. The DAX made a high last year in April above 12,000. And look where we're now. We're 9,900, so just around the 10,000 level. So the DAX, or the German 30 index, has not confirmed. So now we move to what else? Let's see. Oh, I forgot, for the US as well, I'm looking also at the Russell 2000, which is an index of smaller companies, 2,000 companies in the U.S. And we all know that what really drives economic recovery and job creation are small companies. So as you can see, the Russell 2000 made a new high last year above just around 1280 sometime in June last year. And look at it now. Look where we are. We're at just above 1200. No confirmation by the Russell. What else have we got here? Oh yeah, the Japanese Nikkei 225, Japan, industrial powerhouse of the world as well, even though they've had their problems. The Nikkei made not an all-time high, because the all-time high was in 1989, but as you can see, we traded above 20,000 in the Nikkei last summer. And right now, where are we? 16,600 in the Nikkei. So no confirmation there in the Nikkei. And the last one I'm going to cover is the Footsie 100 index, which is the UK index of the 100 biggest companies that are domiciled in the UK. And as you can see as well, we made a new high, all-time high above 7,000 last May, or yeah, probably April, May time frame. And right now we are at 6,600, so we're below 7,000, and that's despite a big devaluation in the currency since then. So if you put the FTSE into dollar terms, it actually hasn't really done that well. So as you can see, the only indices out of all the ones we've just looked at that have made all-time highs are the Dow Jones Industrial Average and the S&P 500. So what am I trying to say here? Well, you know, there's been a lot of talk that we're going to crash this year. There's a market meltdown, and we haven't had it. I have to admit it. But is it really prudent to be overweight in the blue chip stocks, looking, you know, at this condition of non-confirmation with all the other indices within the United States as well, like the Dow Transports, the Nasdaq 100, you know, the Russell 2000, and also all the other major international stock markets are way off their all-time highs. So yeah, just a bit of caution there. I think, you know, I have made videos where I've talked about a lot of people calling for market crashes and meltdown, and it hasn't happened. So that's what markets do. They frustrate people, be it bulls or bears. So the other thing I like to note this morning, we're seeing a little bit of downside in the European stocks. The DAX is down 140, or down 1.3%. FTSE not so bad, down 40 points, down 0.5. The S&P is down 0.3%, or down 6 points. Gold has managed to trade above 1330, it's 1333. But basically, yeah, keep an eye, you know, look at all the different indices, you know, make sure, you know about confirmation. You know, it's the same thing like for gold and silver and the mining shares. This year, you know, we've made new highs, recent new highs, you know, not all-time highs, but gold and silver and the mining shares, they have confirmed, because they've been making, you know, over 12-month highs or even 18-month highs. So they're both all confirming, which is a good sign, while the equity market hasn't. So if you enjoy my analysis and my video, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Take care. Bye.